Hello and welcome to a rant. I am ParzifalsJudgement.
And this is Gale Force 3192.
Now, today we're doing a co-op rant on clothes. I feel like J.K. Tim right now.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure if he was watching this, he'd be happy right now.
Yeah, I will give you a little bit of history first on my end. Despite being male, I do work in retail with my mother, in a mall. Granted, it's not a clothing store per se, but what we do is we work with clothing in a different way. We don't sell it, but we work with it, like sewing. And we have worked next to and alongside retail stores like Gap and Abercrombie several times. I work in a store, I am in a high school, so as such, I am just as exposed, if not more so, to clothes as she is. And a couple weeks ago, I went to Walmart, and I was in the clothing section because my mom wanted to go there. And so my mom wanted to clothes around me, and I started thinking. And as such, I started to get a bit angry at my realizations. I'm going to cover this in sections: tops, bottoms, underclothes, and then anything else we want to add on. And, when Ninja, if you have anything to say, you can simply, butt in. Alright?
Alright.
Okay, well, firstly, tops piss me off. Both male and female tops. I'm going to start with female tops because there's just so much to bitch about.
Yeah, and plus, being a girl, I can sort of add on too.
Yes. Now, I have a question. Do tell me why there are so many low-cut tops for females. I mean, honestly. All the female tops you see today, including scoop neck t-shirts, are cut so low, one good yank could easily expose a breast. No. Stop thinking about doing that. Seriously. Yeah. But back on topic, all these shirts are made to expose a lot of cleavage. And you need a lot of cleavage to be able to pull off these shirts. First of all, why the hell do girls want to show off that much chest? Do they want people to think they're sluts? They're exposing it, and then when people stare, they slap the person and call them a disgusting pervert for looking at their chest, assuming they're a guy, or call the person a lesbo dyke if they're a girl.
What do you expect from wearing those fucking low-cut shirts? Come on.
Yes. You know what? I really feel sorry for short people who have that at eye level. That's gotta really suck. I mean, granted, shirts can be comfortable, but I mean, I do not want to walk in public or in my school and see a clean half foot of exposed breast valleys everywhere I look. It turns me off. And another thing, low-cut tops. Okay, I have female friends. One of them is relatively flat, and she too complains about these shirts. Why? Because the low-cut shirt tops are made to expose chest. If the girl in question likes the shirt but does not have the breast size to hold it up, then she can't wear it because on her it's cut so low that it exposes all of her chest and part of her stomach. My friend wears sweatshirts all the time because of this. There's a such thing as girls with a flat chest. More than you think. Market to them.
Not to mention, as a girl myself, I find this stuff to be dare I say personally offensive? Because I personally don't want to expose that much, and I don't see why a lot of girls at my high school wanted to expose that much cleavage. Anyway, that's the reason why I shop in the men's section to look for shirts, is because maybe I just have bad luck with my Walmart, but a lot of the women's shirts at Walmart are those low-cut shirts, and I don't want that. So that basically means, in order to get something that's not low-cut, I have to go to the men's section.
Yeah. And this is actually utterly ridiculous. I've actually have two friends, one's a male, one's a female. When they go shopping together, because they often go to the mall, they switch spots. The male goes to the female section, and the female goes to the male section. Why the male goes to the female section, I don't really know. But the female goes to the male section for the same reason that you do. I think the male likes the slogans on some of the shirts, like the Abercrombie stuff. He confuses me, though. But, I mean, for that reason, now this is my flat friend, but for that reason, she goes to the men's department too. And then another really quick side note, actually two side notes. Side note one, I do understand that not all tops are like this, but the majority are. My God, people.
Yeah, that's part of why, like I said, I shop at the men's sections because I see too many of those low-cut shirts.
Mm-hmm. And the second side note, just because a girl shops in the men's section does not mean said girl is fat. For some reason, especially in my family, everyone assumes that if a girl shops in the men's department, the girl must be fat.
Hey, I know.
There is a such thing as a men's small.
Right, and I know, and there are plenty of girls at my high school that actually shop in the men's section more regularly than I do for the same reason.
Yes, I mean, I personally like the shirts in the men's section because they are comfortable on me because I'm a guy.
And some of them actually have like funny slogans or that kind of stuff that you can read on the shirts.
Yes, but compared to the girls section, and do note, my family is almost entirely female except for two cousins who are out in California. Compared to the girls' shirts, the guys' shirts have a much higher collar. Most of them don't go below the collarbone unless it's a V-neck t-shirt,
right.
And that's extremely rare.
Yeah, for men's shirts, that is pretty rare.
Yes. Now, your comment about the slogans leads me to another thing. Slogans piss me off. I have a couple of problems with them. Not the concept of slogans. I can understand why it makes a shirt interesting. But some of the slogans themselves. What is with shirts made for prepubescent girls with slogans like tramp, spoiled brat, pretty face, sweet cheeks, candy kisses, and sugar pop on them?
Ugh.
You want to be ogled at by older men. Okay, alright, granted. You can want the hot high school boy to date you. That's completely fine. But these girls don't realize what they're doing. I mean, they're not only attracting the hot high school guy, they're also attracting attention from other people. Other men. Adult men. Come on, folks. Use your heads.
Yeah, it's amazing how stupid some of these people are.
Yeah, I mean, really, if I was an 11-year-old girl, I do not think I would want to be, wearing a shirt that says tramp on the front of it. It just gives out the wrong image.
Exactly.
And you know what? These slogans are always in the middle, smack dab on the chest. Who thought of this? I mean, yes, it stands out because of the girl's body figure. That part stands out first. But, I mean, it's the same situation as low-cut tops. People look at the cute slogan or saying, then they get called a pervert when they look because it happens to be on the girl's chest.
You don't want the guy staring at you, don't wear that shirt. Simple as that.
It's ridiculous. I mean, admittedly, the shirts that say, my eyes are up here with an arrow pointing up, those are funny.
Yes, I will admit, those are pretty funny. Granted, I would probably never wear one, but they're still funny.
Yes, and I have no reason to wear one, but...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and you know what? That actually makes me think of something. I went on vacation a couple years ago to South Padre Island, a very, very hot spot for college kids. And I was at the souvenir shop. I saw tube tops for toddlers and midget shirts for prepubescent teenagers. Why are there midriff shirts for 11-year-olds and tube tops for toddlers? Why are there bikinis for toddlers, like swimsuits? You do not need your 8-month-old little girl who barely even knows how to walk yet wearing a bikini swimsuit. I mean, seriously, what the fuck?